Hello, Teens 2. How are you? Fine? Today we're going to have a Zoom class. And before the Zoom class, I want you to have this sort of covering of all the things we're going to learn today, right? Today we are going to talk about food. We are going to talk about countable and uncountable nouns, mainly food. And we are going to cover some and any. That we all know some and any, but sometimes we make mistakes when we are using them, right? First of all, we're going to revise food. I know you know a lot of food, but today in the Zoom class, we are going to revise. Here I brought two pictures for you. Now my helper is going to tell me if you can see, right? There, very good. So have a look. This is a picture of the greengrocer. The greengrocer is the place where you can see, when you can buy vegetables. There, very good. Vegetables, great. Okay, just for you to have a look, and now I will tell you the names. For example, melons, watermelon, peaches are duraznos, right? Beets are what we call remolacha. Remolacha? Yes. I never remember the Spanish, remember? Potatoes, grapes, right? Carrots, grapefruit, plums. Plums are ciruelas. Then we have pineapples, oranges, bananas, strawberries. You know, no freno las que sé que saben. Pears, right? Peras. Eggplant. Eggplant, my favorite, is what we call berenjena, eggplant. Then we have lemons, onions, tomatoes. Tomatoes. You can say tomatoes. But remember, we are learning British English, so we say tomatoes. We say lettuce, spinach, espinaca, right? Pumpkin, cabbages. Cabbages are repollo. I don't know if you can tell with the picture, but they are repollo. Here we have garlic, I think it is. Sweet potatoes, which are batatas. And here we have, well, no, the shopping bag. We have apples and peppers, right? Apples and peppers, right? Here, please help me because I want to see if they can listen, they can see this. Here we have a few more things, right? Like meat, poultry. Poultry, we call all the things that come from chicken, right? Todo lo que acá le decimos de granja, que viene del pollo, in English we say poultry. Fish, here we have vegetables, fruits, dairy products, all the things that come from milk, todo lo que venga de la leche. Then we have drinks here, we have bakery, bread, crackers, we have frozen products, we have hygiene products, right? These are all the things that we can buy in a supermarket. Now, I'm going to close the book and we are going to talk about, from all these things, de todas estas cosas that we can buy in a supermarket, or from many other things, y de todas las cosas en general, we are going to talk about which are countable and uncountable, right? Well, we checked all the food, very good. Here, look at my picture. Here in my picture, I have all the things that we can count in units, right? Everything that I can count in units, we are going to call countable. When we talk about countable, it means that. Varias cosas significa. That we can have one or many. Podemos tener uno o varios. And depending on how many we have, we are going to use one verb or the other. Dependiendo cuántos tengamos, vamos a utilizar un verbo u otro, right? For example, if we want to describe this, si quisiéramos describir esto, If we have one, we are going to say there is. There is one burger, right? Because we can count them. And if we have many, like here, or more than one, we are going to say there are, not there is, there are 2 carrots. So there are 3 eggs, there are 2 carrots, there are 5 tomatoes. But if we are speaking about one, we are going to say there is, right? So there are para muchos, there is for only one. We say there is a banana, there is a hot dog, there is a burger, there is an apple, right? When we have many, we say there are. When we have one, we say there is. With uncountable things, is very different because we cannot say are, right? We only use is. Con todas las cosas que son incontables, solamente podemos usar is. It doesn't matter how much quantity, no importa cuánta cantidad tenemos, we always say is, right? Because these things, we need a container, right? We need a container to measure. Los incontables necesitamos algún tipo de contenedor para poder contabilizarlo, para poder medirlo, ¿sí? No es como esto que tenemos unidades. Acá tenemos unidades que vienen separadas, que yo las puedo contar. En cambio, if you think about milk, for example, no existe una unidad de milk. We have milk, it's a liquid. We cannot differentiate it in units. No lo podemos diferenciar en unidades. That's why we say it is uncountable. Generally, all the liquids and the solids materials are uncountable. Generalmente todos los sólidos y los líquidos se les llama incontables, right? Here we have many examples. We have milk, leche. We have flour, that is harina. No podemos contar la harina. Necesitamos contar el paquete, but not in general harina. We salt, uncountable. Sugar, sal, azúcar. Jam, mermelada. Meat, la carne. Necesito cortar una porción, sacar un churrasco, hacer algo así para poder tener una unidad. Si no, no tengo una unidad. Right? Rice, arroz. Honey, miel. Very good. Tea, el té. Cheese, el queso. All these things, either or I have to cut them, o las tengo que cortar, or I have to put them into a container, o las tengo que poner en un contenedor, en un recipiente de algún tipo, to get to know if it is countable or it is uncountable. Pero para saber cuánto tenemos, necesito algo de eso, o cortarla o ponerla en un recipiente. So, wrapping up, para volver a repasar todo. Countable are the things that I can have in units. Las cosas que puedo obtener o que puedo tener en unidades. And uncountable are the things that I need to cut or to put in a container. Que necesito, las incontables son las que necesito o cortar una porción o ponerlo en un recipiente para saber cuánto tengo. Okay? With this, we can use there is, si es una, or there are, si son varias. With this, we can only say there is. There is milk, there is flour, there is salt, there is sugar. All right? So countable and uncountable. And the last thing we're going to talk about, oh my God. Yeah. Very good. Some and any. We, of course, know, ya sabemos when to use some and when to use any. We know that we use some for affirmative sentences and we use any for negative sentences and questions, right? But the thing is that today we are going to talk about the exception to the rule, la excepción a la regla. Sabemos que afirmativo, some, no problem. Sometimes we can use some in question. In what kind of question? ¿En qué tipo de pregunta? When you are not speaking about quantity, yes? Cuando no estamos hablando de cantidad, but we are, for example, offering something. Cuando estamos ofreciéndole algo a alguien. En ese caso no queremos saber si tenemos o no, que sería la cosa de la pregunta de Eni, esta, sino que queremos ofrecerle entonces algo a alguien, la pregunta va por otro lado. In that case, puedo usar some, right? So, for example, do you want some coffee? Would you like some coffee? Would you like some cake? Would you want, yes? Some para ofrecer algo a alguien. In that case, I can use some y de hecho lo voy a usar in questions, right? The same happens with any. We use it in negative, ya lo sabemos, lo usamos para negativo cuando no tenemos, like there aren't any students, or I don't want to drink any fruit juice, ningún tipo de jugo. Or in questions, do you have any bread? Or he hasn't received any emails yet, this is a negative, right? What is the exception? ¿Cuál es la excepción? This is a bit more complex than this. We are going to use any in the affirmative in a positive situation when you want to be unspecific, right? Cuando quiero ser no específico. So I don't want this or this, anything, right? Meaning cualquiera, right? Imagine we are in an ice cream parlor. Estamos en una heladería. And we are all going to have ice cream. Todos vamos a comer helado. And you want to know which is the ice cream I want. Querés saber qué helado voy a tomar yo. So, imagine I have no problem. Yo no tengo ningún problema. I like all the flavors. Me gustan todos los sabores. So you ask me, okay, what do you want? Any flavor. Yes? Yo te diría any. No problem. Any. Or imagine, it means chocolate, vanilla, whatever. Imagine we want to watch a movie. And I say, okay, why don't we watch a movie? ¿Por qué no vemos una peli? And you ask me, okay, which movie? And I say, any movie. Cualquier película. I don't care which movie, right? I can adapt. Me puedo adaptar. In those situations in which I don't want to be specific, en las que no quiero ser específico, I can use any, right? So where do you want to go? Anywhere, any place. What do you want to eat? Any food, right? Cualquier comida, no problem. So when I don't want to be specific, cuando no quiero ser específico, I can use any in the affirmative, all right? So remember, some in the positive for offering something, and any in the this is a question, not a positive, and any in the affirmative when I want to mean cualquiera, not something specific. Okay? Well, see you later.